Wolfram Alpha, as a computational knowledge engine, or as I prefer to name it, an electronic encyclopedia, has helped humankind to make another step towards science fiction when it was officially launched on May 18, 2009. People love it, and it became even more popular when an iPhone application was introduced on the market on December 3, 2009. Then, on February 8, 2012, Wolfram Alpha Pro was released, offering users additional features for a monthly subscription fee. Wolfram Alpha was developed by Stephen Wolfram. It took him nearly 30 years to make it, and it also needed two major developments in order to make what it is today. So the first major development is Mathematica. It's played three crucial roles within Wolfram Alpha. First, its symbolic language provides the foundation of the capability of Wolfram Alpha. Second, its vast web of built-in algorithms make it possible and practical to compute the methods and models of so many fields. Finally, the strength of Mathematica as a software engineering and deployment platform make it possible to take the technical achievements of Wolfram Alpha and deliver them broadly and robustly. So the second major development is a new kind of science. So many specific ideas from this book that are related to algorithms discovered in the computational universe are used in the implementation of Wolfram Alpha. But to know a little bit more about Wolfram Alpha, let's go back to Mr. Wolfram. He was born in London in 1959, and he can be described as an intelligent and unique individual. In 1986, after a highly successful career in academia, Wolfram launched Wolfram Research Inc. In the same year, Wolfram began the development of Mathematica. Then, after more than 10 years of highly concentrated work, he released on May 14 a book named A New Kind of Science. After all this long year of hard work, Wolfram has given birth to a great invention that based on Mathematica and the ideas of a new kind of science. He has created a system that shares the world knowledge within everyone's reach and that is accessible via technology. Therefore, Wolfram Alpha is viewed as an historic step forward. Also, algorithms can be found in Wolfram Alpha, such as linear algebra, discrete calculus, graph and networks, polynomial algebra, Boolean symbolic tensors and vector analysis, and the list goes on and on and on. One of the big mysteries of Wolfram Alpha is what happened between the time you enter your question and when you receive your answers. So it all starts with the database. Wolfram Alpha has access to many trillion elements of data covering topics from maths to nutrition, physics to music, weather to anagrams. The data either come in real time or through a more complex system where it traces back to underlying data source. Therefore, the first step comes in choosing source, where Wolfram Alpha staff work with experts in different domains to decide which sources are the best. If not, the reputation of Wolfram Alpha will be questioned. In order to crunch those kind of numbers, Wolfram Alpha needs serious computer power. So Wolfram Research has two supercomputers, where one of them is the world's 66th fastest supercomputer, and it can perform 39.6 trillion operations per second. But the real value of Wolfram Alpha comes from all this information that can be organized and related. And this leads us to Mathematica. Mathematica's vast web of built-in algorithms provide the computational foundation where we can perform mathematical and other operations. So you only need to see Mathematica as a magic tool that gives you correct answer magically. Mathematica is split into two parts, the kernel and the front end. The kernel is a computer program that manages input and output requests from software and translates them into data. As you can see in the picture, the kernel is represented as the logo of Mathematica, while the front end is the orange line. The front end is responsible for collecting input in various forms from the user and processing it to conform to a specification the back end can use. In brief, what happens between the time you enter your question and when you receive an answer is, first of all, Wolfram Alpha will search the answer by sending signals to the supercomputer of Wolfram Research. Then, the supercomputer will perform mathematical operation with the help of the program Mathematica. Afterwards, the supercomputer will send back the answer to Wolfram Alpha, and then you receive your answer. In conclusion, consider it as a huge encyclopedia. It is very likely that Wolfram Alpha knows everything about math, because his knowledge is based on Mathematica with its long list of mathematical algorithms. Therefore, the link is definitely clear between Wolfram Alpha and linear algebra and vector geometry.